at my head, I had actually some head injury at some car accident, where later I still had headaches. So when I treated that with the laser, that felt like a new experience. I didn't know myself anymore without the headache. That was amazing. So the laser has done good stuff to me. But not only that, I really like Paul's teaching of still point, to come back to still point. It's kind of a place before you start thinking about everything. It's a place of stillness. That makes a lot of sense because we already are before we think, right? Recently, I definitely had to come to still point because my husband just passed away at a very early age, 64. And that was kind of a surprise. And but it brought me deeper spiritually because I found out that I really don't know anything. I'd already felt that before, like Socrates says, I know that I don't know. But now I even saw that I don't even understand death. Before I thought I don't understand life, but I do not even understand death. So that gave me some humility, which allowed me to just accept everything the universe presents. It definitely has higher intelligence than me.
I was sweeping for the half marathon, which was finishing ahead. I took a fall. I've been on the trail before. I know the trail. I've even taken falls before, but I've never had a toe trapped such that it stayed while body went forward from vertical to horizontal in about 1 second. The damage was done. I caught myself, thank you martial arts training, on my hands. But bruised ribs and jammed shoulder. This was where the damaged one was that no one could see because they always look at the knee and the thumb that were bleeding. And I was just so glad I could rinse that and get off the trail and get back home where I had Mr. Quantum Wave Cold Laser. I worked it for probably 20 minutes to a half an hour that day until I fell asleep, took a nap. I worked it day and night for the next several days. Sunday, I played Tai Chi with one arm. Today, 6 days later, I can get hand above the head in any direction. Even with the laser, I could tell each day, oh, 20% improvement. Oh, 40%. We're coming back. So I'm really glad to have the cold laser because you never know when you might really need one.
Very, very peaceful. One of the things I'm the most grateful for is that I used to feel everything electrically. It was very, very painful. I would get dizzy, I would get nauseous. I would feel like my heart was, sometimes I would get nervous that my heart was so affected because we're electrical beings and our heart, everything's electrical frequency, and the frequencies from all the smart meters and the cell phone towers, it actually would scare me because my heart would start beating so fast and it made it very, very difficult to sleep and just, I felt like it was burning out my body. And I feel like it took about five or 6 months of using the laser all the time, but now I don't feel that anymore. And for me, that's like huge because this caused me so much suffering before.
And I actually had an opportunity to buy laser. And what I was so amazed at was Paul was always showing people how to use that unwind protocol and to use it on the sacrum and the adrenals and all of that. And actually owning a laser, there's a kind of a quantum leap in the difference between just using a laser and actually owning one and being able to do that on a regular basis, morning and night. It enhances everything else. So I do healing practices, other kinds of healing practices, but whatever I do with somebody, if I do the laser along with that, it's like it seals the deal for them. It's a wonderful, wonderful tool, and it's a wonderful, wonderful company, and I'm so grateful to be part of it.